When did you make up your mind that was the call?
We kind of started looking at it. We did too earlier in the race. Tony was able to get out there in clean air just to be able to take off. The other two guys that took two ended up 7th and 9th, so Tony was able to get that clean air and just take off and set sail. So did an awesome job today. The entire pit crew, everybody did a great job all night long.
This sport's all about momentum. What does this do for this 14 team moving forward?
It helps pick us back up. We've had a few bad weeks. We haven't had the performance we wanted and the finishes we wanted in those first two races, and now we're able to go out here and have a good, solid day all the way around and win, and made up a bunch of ground on the points.
Congratulations. They move up one spot to 4th in the points, Shannon.
Second place finish for Jeff Gordon, who's talking to, I guess, your hero, Jeff. You said that if he could get this car right today, he would be your hero. How hard did you guys work for this second place finish?
He's almost there to hero. He didn't fix it completely, but still a great day for the DuPont Chevrolet. We came a long ways. That shows what kind of great team we have. You know, we were really far off at the beginning of this race. The funny thing is, all weekend long, you know, when the balance wasn't right, the speed was still decent. So got to give the engine shop, the chassis shop, all the guys back in the 24, 48, 5 and 88 shop. Great effort for us. Really proud of Steve and all the guys today in the pits. That's the kind of effort that we got to show, you know, if we're going to win this championship.
Let's look at big picture for a second. How much momentum will this give you, not only next week, but going into the rest of the chase?
It's going to give us quite a bit. I mean, this is the kind of finish that we needed to have on the mile and a half in here at Kansas, and you know, I feel like we just got to capitalize on the tracks that are good for us. You know, it's one of those days where the pit crew had to step up the right time. They did. Steve made some great calls, and we made some great adjustments because we came from a long way back. We just got to put that effort out every weekend and hope we get those kind of results, maybe even one better.
What a great run for the 24 team here today, Ben.
Jimmie Johnson, the defending champion of this event, finishes 9th today. And Jimmie, it seemed as though the big question was 2 or 4 who would make the right decision at the right time. How did you guys decide to go with the 4 instead of the 2?
You know, we had such a good car. We felt like 4 was really the way to go, and we certainly lost some track position and we're in 30 air, but I don't know, something happened. I mean, we were so fast to run before, and I
he fucking cheated
times, and then the car was really tough to drive and edgy and all over the place. So I'm not sure what happened. We'll have to get home and look at the car and see if something went on there, or maybe it could have just been the track position, and so many guys took 2 and we took 4. And then at the end we were just trying to get some track position back, and I just didn't have the speed that I did at the start of the race. And
no,
lost
you don't when you
spots,
can't
but
cheat.
at the end of the day, to finish 9th isn't too bad. You know, we hate to see guys that were racing in the points ahead of us, but there's still 7 to go, and you know, the worst place finish we have right now is at 9th. That's not too bad.
Jimmie Johnson remains 2nd in points at this point, Doc.
So 5 drivers will move up in the point standings today. Tony Stewart will gain a spot. Jeff Gordon, Greg Biffle, Carl Edwards, and Casey Kane will move up. The guys moving back 2 positions, the 39 of Ryan Newman, and the 83 who did a DNF today, Brian Vickers. Tony Stewart in victory lane celebrating his 2nd win at Kansas Speedway. Let's go down today.
And his 4th of the season, Doc, comes at a very, very critical time. Congratulations from his teammate. Mr. H has already been in here, congratulating him as well. Tony, what does this mean for you guys? It kind of looks like you're back.
First thing it means I'm going to be late to Knoxville, Iowa tonight to run a dirt late model, but I got to thank the fans. That's the best feeling in the world. You win a race and you go back there and can see them like that and to see how supportive they are, and especially the sport in general. But this one's for Sharon Hutchins at home. She's battling cancer, and Trey at home, buddy. We got you one, buddy, finally. So just thinking about them first and foremost, but so proud of these guys at SHR and Office Depot and Old Spice and U.S. Army and Burger King, Coca-Cola, Chevrolet to win the manufacturer's title for Chevy in this race is awesome too. So it's just an awesome day.
Hershey made a fairly gutsy call there at the end. 2 tires?
He's like that. He's a little gutsy, so that's a good thing. I mean, Darian just, you know, when you don't question him. I mean, when he makes a call, you know it's the right thing to do, and you go from there.
How much did you see Jeff in the mirror there at the end?
He was getting bigger. But, the big thing was just not driving the tires off the thing. So, you had to keep the tires underneath you in case you got a caution and a green-white checker. So, we had a little bit there left, but we didn't leave too much out there.
Tony, you told everybody this weekend that when you came into the garage area and saw your guys joking and laughing around and having a good time, you knew it was going to be a good weekend. How do they do that and still stay focused?
They're just an awesome group of guys. I mean, I've been fortunate my whole career to be surrounded by good people, but this is a group that came from a bunch of different directions, and we're all here in one place in Victory Lane together, so I'm proud of them.
Here are the numbers. You picked up one position. You picked up 39 points. You're only 57 out. Talk about your chase chances now.
That's about half of where we were, so we still got a shot. We got a great shot at this still.
All right, Tony Stewart in Victory Lane. A good win for them today at a critical time in the chase.
Record day here for Tony Stewart, and he mentioned Chevy picking up their 33rd Manufacturers Championship. We set record for leaders, 14 different leaders, 26 lead changes, and 9 chasers finishing in the top 10. What a day for Smoke. Tony Stewart here getting his second win at Kansas Speedway. Back into this message and a word from our ABC station.
Thanks for watching. Sorry, Jimmy.